Good evening. Here are one of the issues with my driveway. As you can see, the neighbors across the road are situated much higher than I, and the road definitely slopes off and comes down towards my driveway. Here's my driveway here. Where it says bump is where a large bump, a swale, should have been placed to direct all the runoff water that comes in the top of my driveway directly across my driveway into the sewer pipe here. Unfortunately, that was not done. As you can see by the straight edge that goes across where the bump should be, there's no low spot nor a bump at all that would allow the water to be directed into the culvert. It allows all the water that runs down the road and from my neighbor's property to run directly down my driveway towards my garage. As you can see now, I've started the water hose at the top of the driveway, approximately 3 feet inside or onto the road. As you can see here, this is the water running down the driveway, straight down. And this is a very small amount of water here. This water was all supposed to be directed off to the side. None was supposed to go in towards my garage door. As you can see here, a small amount goes to the right and a small amount goes to the left. Now this is a very small amount of water that we get compared to what we get when it rains. As you can see now, what the issue is that the water is going down sooner than flowing away from my garage door. It's flowing into my garage door here. And the other puddle here is starting to build up, where I'll turn the camera off for a second and let it build up here. Now, bear in mind, this is one very small area that's running down the driveway here. If I were to move the hose over on the other side of the board that's there, then the water would come directly down into my garage. As you can see now, the water is definitely pooling now in front of my garage door, starting on the right hand side and draining slowly over onto the left hand side inside my garage door in the lower left hand corner. This is one of my other issues with the people from Ital Paving, is all the area in front of the garage door was supposed to be sloped away from the garage door, obviously, to the sewer grate that is here, the catch basin. Obviously it is not. Also, the driveway was supposed to be sloped from the center over to the tree side here, so that all the water that possibly could get over the bump would go off to the right hand side of the driveway and down across my property through the hedge away from the garage door. As you can see now, the water is starting to puddle up inside my garage door in the corner. This video is approximately 3.5 minutes long, and it took even less. It took about 1.5 minutes for this to start to happen inside my garage. This happens every time it rains, and in the last couple of rainstorms, I was snow shoveling the water away from my home so that my living room wouldn't flood via the garage. I don't feel this is acceptable, and this is the way it was left. I've been trying to contact the people at Ital Paving for the past 5 weeks now, to no avail. I will have another company come and at least cut the swale into the driveway here to redirect a lot of the water away from my driveway, but it still doesn't cure the issue with the stuff going down, straight down the driveway into my garage. As you can see here, that small amount of water that was running out of the garden hose for approximately about 1.5 minutes is now very nicely installed inside my garage all the way along. In the last night, the water was about 4 to 5 inches deep in my garage because we had a rather more substantial rain. But if this is the amount of water in my garage from 2 minutes of the hose, imagine what would happen and the way it was when we had a torrential downpour. This is rather disheartening because when the original crew came to remove the old driveway and to put a new foundation down, gravel foundation down for the new driveway, that we had numerous conversations about the bump in the driveway, which was there when the driveway was originally graded. They measured with a level and string level to make sure that all the areas that needed the water to run off to were placed in the actual grading. And when they came to pave the driveway, obviously the paving crew had no interest in following the grade whatsoever. They just essentially put down a flat layer of pavement and is essentially flooding my house now every time it rains. I have continually tried to contact the people at Ital Paving to get them to come out and look at this and repair the issue, and under warranty, as their warranty states, that the quality of anything that would be called defective workmanship is covered under their warranty. If this isn't defective workmanship, I don't know what is.